What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Erin and this is Erin On Demand, and y'all, I'm so excited for this video. You guys loved the last 5 days of challenge video where I did 5 days of posting on Instagram in a row. I will link it in the description box. I'm very excited for this one where we're going to do 5 days of Instagram live in a row. I am so excited about this. I love going live, particularly on Instagram. I get so much engagement on Instagram live and it's just so much fun. So I'm going to try to experiment with different types of lives. We'll see how this all unfolds, but I'm going to try to do it maybe at different times of the day, have different things planned for each live to see, you know, if certain types of lives work better for me and just kind of what helps me connect more with the people who are watching the live. And also, again, I'm going to capture my stats before I start this and go through the stats at the end to see how much engagement I've received from the lives, you know, how much my stats have changed. If people get sick of me, you know, that's always a good question to think about, or a good thing to think about. So I'm getting ready to go live right now on Instagram. It is 8:50 p.m. and I'm gonna see, you know, how many people get on and, you know, all that. Hey my people! Today I am starting 5 days of going live on Instagram every day, and I'm gonna be documenting everything on YouTube as well, so that we can kind of see, like, how does it impact my engagement? How do y'all get tired of me? You guys, this is how I learn. This is how I learn content that works for me, and then I share that information with you guys and hope that it may, you know, have a similar result for you. But yeah, this is literally how I learned the things that I learned, because I didn't go to school for business, marketing, social media, any of that stuff. So but now I'm just sharing my experiences with you guys, and hopefully you guys, you know, if you guys want to join along with me on this challenge, that would be super fun too. Oh my gosh, you guys, we are almost to 100 people live. That's crazy. I've never had this many people on a live at one time. So don't be getting off just because I said that and then it's gonna go down to 70 or 60 or something. You need to track small wins. Like, you can't be expecting these big wins right off the top. And that's how I feel like people lose consistency, because like, you want to, you know, have this huge business or have this huge whatever it is your goal is, and then you, like, you know, you fall off because that's the only thing you are considering a win. Like, you gotta measure the small wins. So I think that's how you stay consistent. And the crazy thing for me was, like, staying consistent. Like, I share this all the time, I never was consistent with anything. I was so consistent with being inconsistent, and I just, one day I was like, I need to see if I can be consistent on YouTube for a whole year, what will happen. And that was the best decision I ever made, child. Oh my gosh, the live was so good. So day 1 is done. We hit almost 140 people on at one time, which is by far the most people that have been on a live with me at one time. So that was really exciting. I got so excited when I saw 100 people were on. Even though a lot of people are going live right now during the quarantine and they really don't have much to do, a lot of people are going live right now. So a lot of people are tired of watching lives. So it's kind of like, how can I make my lives interesting and different and fun and engaging and keep them interested the whole time? So it's been fun. I'm so excited to play around with different types of content throughout the week, and they gave me some ideas on people I can have on as guests, and, you know, things that I can do to just make it more fun and interesting for them. So we will see how the rest of the week turns out, but for now I will see you guys tomorrow. Hello guys, it is day 2 of the 5 days on Instagram live challenge. It is 10:57 p.m. of May 20th. Yo, I do not feel like getting on live, but the day is not over. I have had 0 time to get on live, so I'm gonna do a quick live while I wash my face, and just kind of share a little bit of my nighttime routine on Instagram Live. So we'll see how this does, especially with only doing it for a little while. I'm not going to be on here for long today, and I'm not really trying to do like a full Q&A, especially a Q&A about like business and branding and stuff like that. So we'll see how this goes. Whose idea was this challenge? Whose? All right, so I just got out of the shower. I am so committed to this 5 days of live, and I literally just got off of a live Q&A in the eBrand Club. I ran up here, took a shower, and I was like, okay, I will hop on live for a few minutes because I'm doing this 5-day challenge and I am not missing a day. When I did my 5 days of Instagram challenge, I missed like 3 days, so I had to make it up on the back end, and I refused to do that. I figured I would just take any questions you guys may have about like skincare, or just kind of show you guys what I use. My crew, we never going hungry, never hungry. To know I'm living it, I'm winning. It feels good. It is day 3 of going live on Instagram. I'm very proud of myself for not stopping yet. I really don't know what I'm gonna do it on today. A couple of people requested that I do an eBrand type of lesson, but I don't really have any visual aids to do that. Like, I can't show them the visual aids. So I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm gonna go about this. All right, let's just see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and got vlog camera, Instagram camera. Hey y'all, it's day 3. It's day 3. And I have not stopped. And I am so proud of myself for just not stopping. This is what this is what I be saying. Count the small wins, because it's get real easy for me to be like, child, I'm not going on there tonight. Okay, let's see who's here. Hey, Beautiful Resolve. We got Love Naya. We got D Mar. Trinity. Simone, congratulations. What you congratulating me for? Oh, for getting on. For not stopping. Thank you, girl. What difference have you noticed on your 3rd live day? I'm gonna be sharing all of my findings in my YouTube video, which I am recording right now as we speak. Look, guys. So there is the camera. And this is how you make content work for you in multiple ways, and not, you know, be trying to do like totally different things on totally like different platforms. It all kind of works together. All right, so day 3 is done. Let's see. I had quite a few people on today. It was 685 people at some point, like total, who viewed the live, which is incredible. So so far so good. And I did get 2 strategy calls booked during that during that live, of people saying, oh my gosh, I'm gonna book a strategy call with you. So that was good. Today I did more of a lesson where I was really delivering like high impact value and information. So you definitely see direct correlation to converting people in your business when you use your lives for something very purposeful. So I think that's a good thing to kind of note. I'm enjoying doing something slightly different every day. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. And on that note, I'll see you guys for day 4. Okay, you guys, so it took a little begging and pleading, but he's here. And today we've been experimenting with cocktails.
Since like Christmas of like 2 years ago.
No, that was last year.
Oh, last year? Oh.
So we've been experimenting with cocktails. And today, what do we make, babe?
Send me some better made hot steak. What you know about that? Wait, what did you say?
I said, what did we make?
Oh, we made strawberry daiquiri.
Yes, frozen strawberry daiquiris. Oh my gosh, y'all, they are so good. We will post the recipe. It's very easy.
It's pretty
so
good.
At first we started with some like good Christmas cocktails, and then we were feeling ourselves because those ones were so good. So then we started making some other cocktails and they tasted horrible. So we were like, we need to scale this on back and we need to do something simple. So this was literally lime juice, rum, frozen strawberries, and simple syrup. So that's it. So, hey Aunt Karen. So anyway, I brought Cameron on because I wanted to see, like, I know you guys always ask me questions, and I was like, well, this will give you guys an opportunity to ask us together questions about, I don't know, I always get questions on how we met or how's certain planning going, how's the homecoming, you know, things of that nature. So, or if you guys want to know more about Cameron, he does not like the camera. So he's like slowly probably gonna inch his way off.
Yeah, just like that.
Oh, how did you guys start Black and Gold? Okay, good question.
That's a good question.
Do you wanna do this? Do you wanna start?
Nah, go ahead.
Wow, okay. This is pointless, you guys. He's gonna make me answer everything. We started Black and Gold. We were at my apartment in DC. Oh, you like it? Wow, I'm very surprised because you never have liked anything that we've made. Oh, my dad approved, so that's good, of the cocktail. Anyway, so we started Black and Gold. We were at my apartment in DC. And Cameron was wanting to start a mentorship program. And all right, so we just finished day 4 of the live. How was the live?
It was interesting.
It was a Q&A with Cameron. I am so shocked that he even agreed to do it with me.
They pressured me, guys.
Was it even that bad though?
It wasn't bad.
No, exactly.
It wasn't bad.
So
I just
anyway,
started answering questions.
Yeah, so on today we had 683 people join at like total. So on average there were about 85 people on. At some points it got into the 70s, at some points it got into the 90s. Still the very first day was the highest day in terms of the amount of viewers that were on at one time, at like 140 something. And we got on around 7:30.
Yeah, folks really not in the house right now.
So
probably.
It's Friday evening. People aren't really probably on their phones as much. The weather is breaking, so people are kind of out. So I mean, just weighing in different factors, but overall it was a good day. Any parting words?
Y'all be easy.
All right, we'll see you for day 5. All right, you guys, it is day 5 and I'm going live on Instagram with my girl Ryan Destiny. A lot of you guys probably know who she is, but we're just gonna do a little chit chat Instagram live. It's gonna be so much fun. I got tons of questions from you guys once you guys found out that we will be chatting together, so hopefully I can get to as many of them as possible and you guys get a lot out of this because Ryan is just, she is just so amazing. So we're gonna do that and then I will wrap this video up probably tomorrow because it's a bit late and share with you guys the results.
Hi. Hey boo. Hi. You look cute.
Thank
I was
you.
like, let me go throw a little something on my face because Ryan finna be looking all. You all got the sun
It's
on.
the sun, girl.
Skin.
It's the sun.
One of the first questions that the most popular question was, how do you take care of your skin? What is your skincare regimen?
Oh God. So, this is a loaded question just because it's a lot that goes into it. I use a retinol, which has been really helpful in my skin, especially lately because I've been breaking out a lot. And I have to use stuff like my cleanser. It has like basically nothing in it. It's called Vanicream, and it's like a super gentle cleanser. And what else do I use? I use a toner. I have to use SPF. That's huge too. And then I also use the Vanicream moisturizer because it's super gentle and it like has nothing in it as well. So those are like the things. But I get facials because that's a must, I think, on helping your skin.
Okay, so someone asks, have you ever experienced colorism in the industry?
Yeah, definitely. Every day. No, I'm joking. I think since the beginning. I remember even like in my group days, I just felt like just a lot of times people, you know, we're like set to think certain things are how they should be. And I think that since the beginning of time and just like how the industry even was way before me, and like you see people and you don't see at the top, you don't see people of my color. And I think that, you know, in music, that's a huge thing, and entertainment period, that's a huge thing. And I think even with like freaking Fiancé, Kelly, Michelle, like that was instilled in our minds to think that, you know, there was like a second best and a first and a third. And it was just like, you know, just very toxic. And I think that society does that as well. And so it's just always been a thing for me. And it's something that I always knew I was going to have to deal with going into it, and fighting it and making sure that I can, you know, just tear down that whole stigma and just break it and rebuild. And I'm not alone in it, and it's beautiful to see, you know, it evolving and changing, but it's still definitely an issue, a huge issue. And I face a lot of different things, and honestly I'll talk about them in depth one day. But I think if I spoke about it now, it would be just a little bit too premature and early. And I don't think people are ready for it.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, but I think you represent Black women and just women in general so well.
Thank you.
And just so much poise. And I don't know. There's not many people that, I mean, of course I know you personally, but it's just not many people that I, you know, just aspire or feel connected to, or like, I don't know. I feel like you are definitely on the right path. And I feel like everyone in Detroit and is just so proud of you and like all that you're doing. And so,
all right, you guys, so the 5 days of Instagram Live is officially over, and y'all, this was so much fun. I love going live because I just feel like it's a great time to get some direct interaction with you guys, especially, you know, I know a lot of you guys send me DMs and I can't get to everything. So going live gives me a great opportunity to take a lot of questions and to just give you guys an indirect, in-person response to some of your questions. So the 5 days, I will say I really liked this challenge. It was easy for me because going live is so simple. It's not curated content. I didn't have to prep anything before the lives. I kind of just brought you guys along, or did it when it was convenient for me. Unlike my 5 days of Instagram posting, which I will link the video, it was a little bit more of a challenge because I felt like, okay, what am I gonna take the picture of, or what pictures do I have to post, or, you know, let me take a picture now, or what is the caption gonna be for this, and, you know, how can I diversify like what I'm posting. So a lot more thought went into that. Going live is just kind of like easy peasy, low maintenance. You just kind of click live. I will say I have built up the courage to go live, and I think that's a big thing that a lot of people are scared of. They're so scared of live. And I will say that if you are scared of live, this is a great challenge for you to do. Even if you don't have anybody show up on your live, even if 1 or 2 people are watching, keep going. Keep pretending like this is just like you have a big audience watching, because it helps with articulating your speech. It helps with just getting that direct engagement. So I do want to share with you guys some of the results from the lives. I think one of them I forgot to take a screenshot to see how many people total clicked on the live at some point. So this is not the amount of people who were on at one time, but this is the amount of people in total who clicked on the live at some point. So day 1 was a Q&A, and this was, there was quite a few people on this one. There were 878 people total who clicked on this live, which is good. This was also my first live getting over 100 people in at one time, and I think at one point there were like 140 people on at one time, which for me was really incredible. So day 2 was, I was very tired, you guys, and it was very late. It was around 11 p.m. I brought you guys in my bathroom, and I was doing some of my nighttime skincare, and it was shorter. It was about 20 minutes. So just off of the fact that it's shorter, less people are able to join because they have less time to get on, because you're on for less time. So it makes sense. So the second one, I had 685 people join the live total. The third live was a mini e-brand club lesson. So I talked about how to leverage a smaller audience, and it was really good, you guys. I gave some really great tips. All of the replays are still in my IGTV. Yeah, I forgot to take a screenshot for that one, but we did cross the 100 people in at a time mark, which was great. The fourth day, I had my fiance on, and we did a Q&A together. Just, it was more personal. It was on a Friday evening, which you also have to take into account because a lot of people, it was a nice day out, so a lot of people may have been out and about, and it was Friday night, so a lot of people weren't on their phones in general. So in that live, we had about 683 people join total. And then the last one, day 5, was with my friend Ryan Destiny. A lot of you guys are probably familiar with her. She has a huge following, millions of followers on her Instagram. So that live obviously performed very well because she has a huge following. So we were able to, there were 27,869 people total who clicked on there. So huge spike in numbers, obviously. And from that, I also gained more followers. So it's a little hard to tell how much of an impact that had, because that brought in people and it allowed my stats to go way up, because a lot of people were clicking on my page from seeing her live, and it brought in some followers and some good insights for me. So I have a couple of big takeaways from this challenge. The first being that going live is a very memorable and personal experience for your audience, because you have the opportunity to say their name. You have the opportunity to read their question out loud and respond to it as soon as they ask it. And so they remember that kind of stuff. And when you're trying to really build trust and form personal connections quickly, I think live is a very effective way to do that. Secondly, I grew in the club. So I noticed, like, after the lives, I was getting more members coming into the e-brand club, especially after the live where we did like a mini e-brand club live lesson. That definitely brought people into the club. So lives are a great way to give people a good taste of some of your long form content. Maybe you have a YouTube channel where you're giving a lot of great meaty information, but your Instagram followers maybe don't get to experience that, or don't watch your channel as regularly, or they're not a part of your membership club, or whatever kind of programs or content you're putting in other platforms. Lives are a great place to kind of do that and give them a good taste of what you have to offer in other places. The third takeaway is that when you do go on live, you do want to have some sort of intention with what you're doing. I think a lot of people go live and they don't set an intention before the live, and so people aren't interested. They're not enticed to stay and watch it for a good period of time. And when you go live, I think making sure that you answer questions, have intentions. Something that I love to do is shout people's handles out when I first get on. I think it just adds a great personal touch to the live, and it gives them a different experience than if they were watching a YouTube video, or, you know, watching video content that, you know, they're not watching live. So I think shouting out names, having personal touch, giving little icebreaker questions in the beginning that are easy to ask, like where are you guys from, you know, just to get them engaged, get them typing, and those types of things help them stay on for a little bit longer. And then lastly, I would just say that going live is definitely something that I'm going to be doing more often. I just think it helps to grow your following faster, and not even just your following, but just your interactions on your social media, your engagement. So when you go live on Instagram in particular, it sends that alert out. You see the live thing first. It bumps your story to the front of your followers little thing on the top of their profile, you know, where you see all the stories. It bumps your story up and it shows the live icon. Instagram really does a great job at pushing out people who go live. So you want to take advantage of this feature and go live regularly. So my goal is to go live at least once a week, and it doesn't have to be for long. And I think that's what I really love about it, is that it's just so low maintenance. And so some days I didn't have on makeup, some days I didn't. I literally looked crazy, but it's okay, because that is the stuff that people want to see on live, just you being you. And it takes a little bit of the edge and the pressure off. So I hope this video was helpful. If you guys are going to go live, please leave me a comment below and let me know what you plan to talk about when you do go live. And you can leave your Instagram handle as well, because maybe I'll try to pop in and see what some of you guys' lives are like. If you guys did want to check out any of those lives, or follow me on Instagram for a little bit different of content than you get on YouTube, you are welcome to do that. I will leave my link to my Instagram down below in the description box. I love you guys so much. If you try this out, please let me know, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.